Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode with your Blue Jays franchise here. And we got some prospects to look at. Now, the Blue Jays projected to pitch at the 8th spot, and with Anthony Santander signing, we won't have a second round pick, so we're really going to have to nail the 8th overall pick here. There definitely is some options in the outfield. We definitely are missing some prospects there. That could be a huge difference maker. Bullpen wouldn't be a bad addition to in the later rounds. Get some hard throwing arms. Someone like Mario Reyes, a switch hitter. 22 years old, could be ready enough in a couple of years. And you got Graham, Damon. He just does not look like he throws hard enough for me to take him that high. Roger Hanna could be an outfield prospect if he's available at number 8. Cosmo Germain. So we'll see what those guys can turn into. And we lose that one to Boston, so we lose that series. Anthony Santander with the 2 RBI shots. Scherzer gives up 3. Chad Green and Rodriguez out of the bullpen. And some moves here going on. Arias going to Milwaukee. Gavin Cross. Griffin Conine for Shane Baez. That's a big trade there. Definitely some interesting moves here before the deadline as teams are making their way and they're on their path. Teams like Tampa, they are getting some interesting players in return of their deals. They know they are out of this division race so far. But we got playoff baseball, people. We're trying to fight for this year. And this division, one of the toughest in baseball. The New York Yankees lead in the division 51-32. We are sitting right behind them in second place now. Or third, you could say. We're 1 game below Baltimore. Half a game back. As the Blue Jays trying to find a way to win a series against the Yankees here on home field. And Vladdy is heating up in his last 4 games. He is on fire. He could win an MVP title if the way he's going right now. He's on pace for over 50 home runs this year. He could be getting the bag. If he does, there could be a lot of teams going after him. But right now, as it sits, where we are in the standings, coming up to the deadline, it looks like he could be a Blue Jay to at least end this year. And we are going to be taking a look at Jake Bloss here, getting his first start as a Blue Jay. He's been tearing up AAA. Through his starts with Houston, he got hit around. But he's got a tough test here against the Yankees lineup. Now Anthony Volpe leading off full count. Bloss with the pitch. Got him, the slider striking him out. And his first strikeout is a Blue Jay. Some nasty breaking stuff there from Jake Bloss. That's what you love to see. Anthony Volpe striking out. Leadoff man is gone. Beautiful. Now Blaze Alexander coming over from Arizona. They have tons of shortstops. So New York looking for some shortstop help and some depth there. Gets a nice addition from Arizona as he's going to have a 1-out single. Got some speed up first. Aaron Judge. Man on first. He takes this one in the center. Playing it deep. Varsho dives and he can't get there. It's all the way to the wall. And 1 run should score. And it's 1-0 for the Yankees. Already in the first inning, fighting from behind. Now 1-1 count. Stanton. He's going to chop this to Bichette. And he's got him. Not even close. Stanton, he's got size, but man, he's slow for someone so big. And looking at the lineup for the Yankees, you got Goldschmidt, LeMahieu, Grisham, Hernandez, and Everson Pereira coming up next. Dominguez on the bench with Cabrera, Chisholm, and Austin Wells. That's a dangerous bench right there for the Yankees. 2-1 count for Goldschmidt, and he lines this into right. Sitting on that slider, and that's all the way to the wall. So a second run coming in, the score to second. Safe, he beats the throw. So a double RBI here for the veteran Paul Goldschmidt. That one was smoked. Luckily, it stayed in the park there. As Roden, however you want to say it, tries to get back in quickly. But as you look here, he just beats it by half a second. Now a 1-0 count for the Mayhew, and this one is going to drop. Alan Roden throwing home. The throw. In time, he's got him. And Paul Goldschmidt, he beat the throw to second. He got cocky. He thought he could beat it home. Alan Roden looking solid defensively in the outfield there. Tossing his man out. That's what you want to see from a young outfielder. Showing off on the defensive side too. As the Yankees get 2 runs through 4 hits. Jake Bloss having a tough test here. Oh my goodness, was that close. That was almost a eyelash length. Now the Yankees going to Clark Schmidt, making his 17th appearance. ERA of 3.59. Whip well above league average, almost at 1.5 with 68 strikeouts. So he's not going to strike out a lot of batters. But a walk rate of almost 10, so we got to try and get runners on base. And Bichette leading off. He takes the first pitch, 0-1 count. Yankees trying to keep their division in check right now. Bluejays getting hot. And this one is going to be jammed right to second. And Bichette is going to be out. Leadoff man is retired here for your Bluejays to start things off. And looking at the lineup, you got Jimenez. 15 RBIs last month. Santander, Guerrero, Varsho, Roden, Schneider, Kirk, and Will Wagner tearing it up off the bench. Now a 3-0 count for Jimenez. Does well with drawing walks. And he's going to do so just like that. A man on first with 1 out for Vladdy. And on a full count, hitting over 300 so far on the year. Looking for a pitch. And this one, the knuckle curve is jammed into right. He's going to fly out to Aaron Judge there. As we got Anthony Santander, the cleanup man, trying to bring some runs in. 3-1 counts, hitting 243 on the year. Needs to get on base. And he's going to do it with the walk here. So 2 on, 2 outs in the bottom half. Go ahead, run at home. Dalton Varsho. 0-2 count. And he can't catch up to that one. That could have been crushed. Now a 3-1 count, top of the second. Trent Grisham and Jake Bloss showing off his defense there. Gets the leadoff man here early on here against the Yankees. 0-1 count. Hernandez making his debut. And that is hit over Vladdy's head. And that's going to be a single as Rodden, he gets that in. So congratulations to the young catcher. We could see him in the Yankees uniform for quite some time. That's his first hit. 1-2 count to Pereira. High heat, got him. Struck him out. Jake Bloss, his second strikeout of the day. Anthony Volpe back to the top of the order. Hard grounder to Jimenez. He's got him. So Yankees get 1 hit. Can't bring any more in, and Jake Bloss looks to be settling down here in his first start of the year up in the big leagues. Now Alan Roden, he's starting to heat up here. 0-1 count. And he lines one into right. This one is back. Not deep enough. Shy of the warning track there. Leadoff man is retired. Alan Roden showing some potential. Now Davis Schneider looking for a solid rebound here, and he seems to have it. But a high heater. Trying to catch up to the cutter. Not even close. Strikes out. Now Kirk. 0-2 count. We need him to start heating up. That cutter he should have got all of. That's going to be a pop-up instead to end the inning there. Still 2-0 Yankees through 2. It's the Blue Jays trying to win this series to claw back in the division race. 2 runs, 5 hits, and the Blue Jays with 2 walks still looking for their first hits. Now Blaze Alexander, 1 for 1, full count. Aaron Judge on deck. And he's got him looking. High fastball paints the black. Only 93 miles an hour, but that was pinpoint there from Jake Bloss. He is showing signs of potential third man in the rotation next year. I'm liking what I'm seeing as the curveball freezes Aaron Judge there. Jake Bloss, if he can get consistent, he could be dangerous. Now a full count, Stanton. trying to be the last man to strike out in this inning, and he's just going to pop up, and Wagner at third says, I got that, no problem. Yankees go 1-2-3 for the first time today, as Wagner looking comfortable at third. Now the Blue Jays last series, averaging 4 runs a game, 6 home runs, 16 RBIs. We'll see if we can get that going. Now Will Wagner hitting .385 off the bench. I definitely would like to see him getting a little more starting time. As he's shown he can hit the ball. He could just be a DH for the Blue Jays next year. As this one is smoked the cutter in the gap, and that's going to be the first hit of the day for Toronto. And it comes by Will Wagner. Who else? This man has been hot. His second double of the year, trying to rally his team. Leadoff man gets on base and an extra base hit. We'll take that all day. Blue Jays now tying run at the plate. Bo Bichette trying to find a way to bring him in. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. And this one is smoked. That's going to bring Wagner to third. So runners at the corners, no outs, and back-to-back hits. Finding Schmidt's time in here, the Blue Jays seem to start a rally. As Bichette finding his groove in the leadoff spot for Toronto this year. And a 2-1 count to Jimenez. Trying to find something. And this one hard grounder to third for 1. Double play, but a run does come in to score. Cutting the lead in half. I don't know if he's going to get an RBI in a double play, but he does bring a runner home. As Wagner running on contact on the ground. But the Yankees defense gets to there. Now Vladdy. He's 0 for 1. Looking for a pitch he can smoke. And this one chopped to first. His counterpart takes care of it. So the Blue Jays get 2 hits and bring in 1. But still losing to the Yankees. The 0-2 count for Goldschmidt. Swinging away here. Jake Bloss, another strikeout with his breaking balls. 3-1 count to LeMahieu. The pitch. Chopped to Bichette. Taking his time, and he's got him. Doesn't have to worry about the speed threat there. As Bo Bichette looking a little more solid defensively this year. And a 1-2 count to Trent Grisham. Caught looking changeup outside corner. Beautiful stuff from Jake Bloss there. 2 strikeouts this inning, and he's just feeling it now. Anthony Santander, cleanup hitter, leading off here in the bottom of the 4th. Trying to tie the game on one swing, but this one hard grounder to second. And leadoff man is retired here. Santander can't get it off the ground. Varsho, full count. The pitch. And smoked into left. This one is going to be a double as the left fielder cannot make a play on it. Diving attempt there, but he ends up face planting near the wall. And the Blue Jays have another double. Alan Roden, 1-1 count. Trying to keep his hot streak going. And this one popped up. Oh my goodness, that one could have left the park. Just got under that. That was a sinker too. A hanger. Now Davis Schneider, 1-2 count. And that's a wild pitch. Runner should advance to third. And he's safe. So tie and run, 1 base away. Single up the middle. That's all we need, Varsh. Oh, to score. Davis Schneider. Come on, Babe Schneider. We need you. We need you here. Find your consistency again. Knuckle curve just misses. Full count. Come on. We'll take a walk, too. Captain Kirk at the plate. Right behind him. He has some clutch hit in him. Oh, and we get away with a call there. Could have been caught looking, but that's a walk. So now Captain Kirk, 1-2 counts. And he chops away at this one, fighting at the plate. He's not going to bring in a run. Runners are stranded here, still down 2-1. And looking at the pitchers, through 4 innings of work. Both of them pitching pretty solid here early on. 1-0 count for Hernandez. 1 for 1 in his career. but he's going to be 1 for 2 as Jake Bloss beats him to the bag. Leadoff man retired. 0-1 count to Everson Pereira. This one hard grounder right past the dive, and Jimenez can't make the play. So a man on first with 1 out as the Yankees try and keep the pressure on Jake Bloss. Anthony Volpe. This one has popped up in the center. Varsho should make that catch. So he's backtracking and he's got it. Runner retreats back to first. 2 outs now. The man on for the Yankees. Blaze Alexander. 1 for 2 on the day. And this one right up the middle. And that should round his man to third. But they hold up. They don't want to try and beat Varsho's arm. 1-0 count now for Aaron Judge. And he's chopped this one to Wagner. And he's got it. So Yankees leave 2 on here. Still with a 2-1 lead, but Jake Bloss in a tight situation there. Keeps the runners from scoring. That's what you want to see from a young pitcher. Now Wagner hitting .429. And this one just a bit under and late. Could drop still. No, the center fielder finds a way to catch that one. Now Bichette, 3-0 count, back to the top of the order. He's going to draw a walk. So that's a big man on base right there. Bo Bichette trying to find a way to get a rally going. Jimenez, 1-1 count. This one into right. It could be back, but not going to be deep enough. As that's flying out, Aaron Judge is there to make the catch. We need him to drop a ball like he did in the World Series. Now Vladdy, 2-1 counts. And this one is smoked. It could go. And out of here into the Yankees bullpen. And Vladdy with his 27th on the year has given the Blue Jays a 1-run lead. Clutch hit in there from Vladdy. And love to see it. Blue Jays are pumped up. Attaboy. We finally get a home run with Vladdy for the first time in this series. He's shown so much potential for power, but every time we hit the ball, it just dies off. But that one had carry on it, and you love to see it. And the Yankees are going to say that's enough for Clark Schmidt, as that 2-run shot showed signs of fatigue. Cutter left up high, outside, and Vladdy just made him pay. So now can the Blue Jays keep their runs going here in this inning? The Yankees going to Luke Weaver, the former Diamondback and journeyman in the MLB. 1-0 count to Santander. See if they can go back-to-back jacks here. Pitch. And trying to go right up the middle, but the shift not going to work there. So the Blue Jays do take the lead here thanks to Vladdy's 2-run jack. And Jake Bloss has a lead to work with now. 3 runs, 4 hits through 5 innings of work here for your Blue Jays so far. Top 6, Stanton. 1-2 count. And hard grounder to Jimenez. Got him. Leadoff man is gone. Jake Bloss, possibly his last inning of work here. Paul Goldschmidt. Going to watch that one for a ball. Over 2,000 hits in his career. What a player. He should be in the Hall of Fame. If he wins a World Series, probably will help. But that's not going to help him there as he grounds out. 2 up, 2 down. 1-0 count for DJ LeMahieu. And he is swinging away at that one in the dirt. So a 2-out single. That could be it for Jake Bloss as the tie-in run is at first. Go ahead, run at the plate. Can he trust the young pitcher?
And with too big of a chance, John Schneider coming in to take out Jake Bloss in his season debut. As he looked solid against the Yankees, held him in check, and he is right now looking for his first Blue Jays victory in his career. Tommy Nance, the veteran, coming in out of the bullpen. 20 games last year for the Blue Jays, ERA just over 4, trying to find a way to keep the runner off the plate as this one is grounded to Bichette. And just like that, Yankees are retired, leave a man at first. No issues there, Blue Jays still have the lead. And looking at the Yankees bullpen stats, right now saves, they are sitting first in the MLB. Innings, near dead last. But looking at our own bullpen specialist, Jeff Hoffman, going in to close this thing out. 5-3 record, saves 24 for 29, ERA 2.20. And let's see what he can do against Mr. Goldschmidt. First pitch, swing in, sinker. Inside for a ball. And he is sitting all the way at 5th in saves in the AL right now at the moment. Trying to find his groove here. Just cannot find the zone to start things off. But this one jammed. Jimenez can't get there. And that one has eyes. Paul Goldschmidt, not known for his speed. But man, oh man. Even jammed, that got by Jimenez. But DJ LeMahieu trying to bunt. Sacrifice one. Double play. It does not matter. Oh my goodness. Jeff Hoffman getting that ball off quickly. You try and sacrifice bunt to avoid a double play. And it turns out to get you in one. Oh, how the tides have turned on DJ LeMahieu. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. coming in as a pinch hitter. Full count. Jeff Hoffman looking for a way. Can't get it. Just missing the zone. So tie and run is at first. Go ahead at the plate. Now 0-2 counter. Hernandez, the pitch. Got him, striking him out. The rookie catcher can't hold up to the pressure. And the Blue Jays win a big one here against the Yankees to kick things off with this series. First versus third. And we should be moving into second place now with this victory against the Yankees. Jake Bloss gets his first win of his career. And until next time, people, we will see you then. Bye.